Forging Foundation. In today's video, I'm going to show you a reading incentive system that I'm using to encourage my son to read for fun. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the system that I use for an incentive with reading for fun is something that I kind of just came up with on the fly when I was asking my son to read, and he was like, I don't feel like reading right now, or he'd, want to go play. So this is gonna sound bad, but he is food driven when it comes to treats. And so we like to get donuts every once in a while from Duck Donuts, and we like to go to an ice cream shop, either Dairy Queen or Cold Stone, every once in a while, but it's not something that happens too often. So it's really special when we actually do that. So what I decided to do was use that as a reward for wanting to read and trying to read for fun. So the way this works is we use the My First Reading Library from USBORNE, and I believe it has 50 books, it might have more. And what I do is I pull out a book, and that's the book that we're gonna read. And he really, honestly, these books are awesome because they're dual readers, at least for these first 15 books, they are dual readers, which that means that a parent and a child read together. And if you watched my math organization video, you will have seen these envelopes before, but I'll be sure to link them below. They are awesome. So what I did was I just created like a little document on Word or PowerPoint, and we put a goal for the month. We write the month, books we're reading, and then we write the titles that we're reading. And so each time he reads a book, he gets to pick the star for that book. We just pick a color, and that color sticks with the book for the whole time. And you can pick these up from Amazon or from Walmart. These little zipper bags, they were shown in my math manipulative box video, organization video, so I will make sure to link these below as well. They were from Amazon, and they came in a pack, so I had a bunch of these. But I have a pen and stickers in here, so we go ahead, and as he reads, he can read to me the book once, and he can read to his dad once. So he can get at least 2 stars for every book he reads every single day. So a goal of 30 is not that hard, and for the month of May, we're gonna try for 40, and the month of June, we're gonna try for 50. So every time he reads to either me or his dad, he goes ahead and puts a star on the chart. Once he reaches 10 stars for a book, he cannot read that book for stars anymore. He can read it for fun with us if he really enjoys it, but it's not gonna earn him stars anymore because he's read it so many times. We want him to try reading more difficult books. So these are the first 4 books that actually come in the My Reading Library from USBORNE, and they look like this. And they're really cute. They have great illustrations. They all have different stories, and I just have to give you a sneak peek into one of these because I love these books. Abby from Full-Time Wife Life suggested these when I did a party with her, and I seriously am in love. So these books, they start off with a title, kind of gives you a little bit of instructions in the front about how to read these books. The parent reads the smaller text, the child reads the bigger text. And it starts off with words that your child can sound out very easily if they have letter sound recognition. So, just for example, the night was cold, the sky was black, the window rattled, then my son would say tap, 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 and then you move on to the next part. So the books are really cute and really fun. And then at the end, this is one of my favorite parts, is they have these little puzzles, which are really comprehension checks. They're comprehension checks. And so, they have to look and they have to retell the story based on the picture. And then they have a little question at the end. What do you think they all might do next? So they get to kind of predict what they might do with all the money in this one because they find money. And then here, this is another comprehension check and reading check. They look at the picture and they figure out what word goes with the picture. It is so cool. So then they have one more, and that is a rhyming check. So they go ahead and go there, and then they have an answer key for you at the end, so you're not trying to figure it out all on your own. And then they just have a little guidance notes back here, just telling you what letters are going to be used in the text, and then it tells you what book to read next and some other things here. So These are really awesome. So he's reading, he's got this one down and this one down. Right now he still struggles a little bit with these two, but these are a little harder. They have other sounds in them. They have a first like consonant blend in them too. So, and they're longer sentences. So they're, you know, they're more than one sentence in a few. Like, let me see up the last part of this one. See, like he did 2 sentences here. I did it, I got 10. The dressing up box is really good too. They're both the same level, but you can see there's more words on a page for him to read. And anyways, yeah, so those are the, like I said, Usborne, My First Reading Library. So we use these, we write the title, he gets 10 stars. And like I said, he doesn't have to just read this book until he gets 10 stars. He can read as many combinations of the books as he can. He can read them twice, once to me and once to his dad, and then he can get a star for each of those times. Now we've been kind of slacking towards the end of this month. We only have like 5 days left of this month. So we really need to get on reading because he's, I think, at 18. I'm not sure if I would do a really quick math. It'd probably be 18, but he still has 12 to go. So he's going to be reading a lot of books over the next few days. And one thing I do is I do preview the book beforehand so that I can make sure that it is something he can handle reading. So the next book in the kit is this one, A Bus for Miss Moss. And there are some other blends in here that he still is learning. So double F, double L, and double S. So these are ones that I'll actually review with him before I go ahead and have him read this. Because if you look, I mean, they're longer sentences. There's a lot more words. You know, this one's probably a sight word, so that's going to be one I'm going to have to talk with him about how to sound out. So you can see this one's probably going to be one we'll start next month after we've practiced a few of the things for it. So, but that's the reading system I use. I'd like to be a mermaid.
I can sit on a rock.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If it was helpful for you, give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions that you might have in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos just like this one. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.